Hey guys, welcome to a new Let's Play. I'm Zin, and this is Scalar, or as I call it, Scalar. And this is an interesting game. It's obviously for kids, but I thought why not? Considering this is like a game I haven't beaten yet, and it's just been on my shelf for ages. I never played it ever again. I might as well just go ahead and do this like Vex. So we're going in a bit blind, basically. And I have forgotten so much about this game that, yeah, it's 100% blind compared to Vex, so get ready. I'm gonna do some stupid shit. But first of all, here are some options that I've been dealing with. Let's make sure they are both on yes. And, camera is at normal because I hate inverted so much. Right, now it's time to go and begin the game with a little intro. Let's do this.
Boot camp. Use the lizard energy to wake up that lizard-loving do-gooder and get him to talk. Don't take him on some joyride.
Yes, sir. My mistake, sir.
Taylor Jenkins.
Yeah, that's my name. Hey, you're that guy on TV. Private Butt Breath.
Boot camp! Captain Boot camp! Now, where was I? Interrogating the suspect, you idiot.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Thank you, son. Boot camp, you idiot! Don't jump opening the portal! Shut that off! Shut it off!
Ooh, that kind of tickled. What the? Huh? That looks like Luger and Jazz, Rhombus, and Turbine. They're all part of this? They're all lizards?
You don't even know the half of it. We took lots of your beloved lizard eggs into our dimension. We're giving them some special TLC. Soon, they'll hatch into super soldiers! Boot camp, you ask the questions, you idiot! You don't answer them.
Sorry, sir. My apologies, sir.
What a wimp. Are you sure your name isn't Captain Bootlick?
Boot camp! Ah, my nose! Ah!
Oh.
Get that lizard before he ruins everything! You... Oh! After him! He's crossed into our world!
Did you get all that? I'm sure you understand every single thing that just happened here. There was definitely nothing that was missing. Anyway, our first level is Chimerum. 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 I hope I'm saying that right. Fuck's sake. Let's begin.
anyone get the license plate number of that truck? I got to stop eating that chili right before I hit the sack. It always gives me weird dreams.
Yeah, the comedy in this is gonna be golden. Anyway, this is basically a free platformer, and it's a lot more of a linear kind of 3D platformer. Sort of like Ratchet and Clank, but not really. In fact, the gameplay here is a lot more limited and kind of bland compared to Ratchet and Clank. In fact, I remember one thing about this game, and that is I quit playing the game and I never beat it because I got insanely fucking bored of this game. So, yeah. This isn't gonna be the most exciting Let's Play in the world, but I might as well get it out of the way, because that's what this fucking channel is about. Me beating 100% all these games, just so I never have to play them ever again. Unless you want me to. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go for this vine ship here, and by the way, you're gonna miss all of those. Don't worry about that, because you're gonna get a lot of these orb things. There's also these exploding plums here. I don't know what the fuck. Here's the thing about this game and its little tutorials here. There are these little pads here, like the tongue attack. We now know how to do that with the circle button, which is extremely useful in this game. But yeah, here's the thing about the tutorial in this fucking level. Everything that you're gonna learn from these, they tell you this shit way too late. Like, seriously. They tell you all this shit after you already figured it out yourself. It is literally like a waste of time. So, yeah. There are a few that legit tell you what the heck's going on and what to do, but otherwise it's like, you already know what this does. Why give me this hint if I already figured out what this does? And for instance, those blue orbs restore your health. These things, I guess, are currency in this game. I don't know. That's just a special move, because I just pressed a button and a freaking dot went away. Yeah, Vitaloids. They restore our health. And you can see these things give us those collectible things, well, health. And our claw attacks, we only have up to a 3-hit combo. And this is our first big monster. Every other monster you can take down with the tongue attack, but these guys require some clawing. And our claw attack sucks. Like, sorry. It's slow, it's not really fast, it doesn't deal much damage, and they all have a stun when you hit them, and it's different every time. And not only that, but the stun kinda fucks with your second attack and makes the second part of the 3-hit combo worthless and kind of screws you. There's a better way to deal with these guys outside of the combo. By the way, that thing you see there, I'll be back there in a second, but first, here's some water. Scalar cannot swim in water. Keep note of that, because it's going to be a lot of that. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of water avoidance. But yeah, that's something the game will never tell you, that Scalar cannot swim for whatever reason. By the way, this little green pad here in the middle here, and it has some vines on it. The game will never, ever tell you what the fuck this does. Like, it'll tell you about the clock keys, which they don't tell you what it's for, but they tell you it's useful for something later on. What exactly? I don't know. It never tells you. You just have to figure it out on yourself. It's a terrible fucking tutorial. It literally, like, it gives you shit way after you already figured this stuff out. And when it does tell you stuff that's very important to figure out, it's so fucking vague and stupid with how it does it. It's worth the fucking crystal gems here. It actually tells you a lot. 500 clock keys for each one you collect, and if you get them, you will get concept art. Which means I'll be collecting every single one of these crystal gems. Remember, it's 100%, so I am legit going to collect every single one of these, and that also means I am going to probably backtrack a lot. So get ready for that. I'll be jump cutting to make sure you don't have to wait all that long for me to do that. But yeah. Anyway, there's a cutscene right ahead of us, so let's go ahead, break some shit, and begin the cutscene, shall we? Let's do this.
Whoa! You're one ugly figment of my imagination.
You aren't so easy on the eyes either, small, blue, and gruesome.
You talk?
Only to ugly blue creatures. Name's Leon.
Leon? That was my father's name.
Was?
He left us when I was young.
Oh, that's rough, kid.
Kid? How about you call me Scalar?
Really? This must be yours. Movie abuses lizard on set, activist protests at premiere. 12-year-old boy scales Exoff building to save the lizards. Kid lives in tree for 4 months to protect unique lizard habitat. You're quite the troublemaker.
Lizard freedom fighter, thank you.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I like rebels, especially lizard freedom fighting rebels.
Hey, tell me something. When do I wake up from this freak show?
Wake up. This is no dream.
Okay, have it your way. You're not a dream.
Oh no, have it your way. I'm just a dream. I've got work to do.
More story, and as you can tell, yeah, every character here is very likable. Very, very likable. Don't worry, it kinda gets better. Oh, by the way, you can get some of these crystal gems, I believe, from just doing shit like this, which you're not supposed to. There's no point to it because game haze isn't exactly hard. Finding them is a bit difficult, but getting them is not hard. So I don't know why you would do shit like that, but I guess you don't want to take this vine all the way to the left, and you don't care about clockies. Which, by the way, we need clockies. For a few good reasons, honestly. So collect as much as you can in every level, or else you're gonna have to grind a bit in order to have a sufficient amount to be able to get through this game. They're not completely important, but you need them regardless if you want to make this not a fucking nightmare. Don't worry, for this fire and a few others, we can come back if we do a specific thing later on. By the way, we can double jump. I don't know how we're doing this, but we can double jump. And, yeah. Now we have these ball things. Can you figure out what the fuck these do? If you say no, then congratulations. You have about the same idea as me because I literally had to trial and error the fuck out of this to figure this out. The balls these creatures, flying creatures, are holding, they can explode by either exploding from these things, the plum things, or smacking them into these cocoons, these spiky cocoon air things. Just put them into the spikes and they pop. And they either release more clockies or sometimes crystal gems. So yeah, you're gonna have to pop every single one of these in order to get not only the good amount of clockies from them, but also crystal gems that might be hidden in them. So we'll be doing that a lot. And right now they're everywhere, so take care of them, like immediately. You can't destroy them yourself, at least I don't think you can. There are certain points where I think you sort of can, because it seems like I did, but I might be just looking at it wrong. Anyway, that special move, you use it to pretty much attack multiple things in like one move. And you can get more spots for that if you upgrade, which we'll know about later on. By the way, here's a new enemy. He can block. It takes about 4 hits. There's a better way of attacking him outside of just doing the free combo thing. I kind of avoid the free combo because it's worthless as all fuck. But right now, we're doing another cutscene, so are you ready for this? Because I am.
Now listen, and listen good. Don't you even think about jacking my repidactyl. Hear me?
Relax, I don't care about your rebel baloney. I'm just killing time until I...
Wake up? Trust me, you're never gonna wake up.
Okay, maybe I'm not dreaming. Maybe this is real.
Oh, it's as real as they come. Get used to it. You're still just one more speck of dust trapped here on the most pathetic plane of the multiverse.
I'm no speck of dust. I can do anything.
Really? I bet you can't even rescue that lizard egg.
Piece o' cake. I'll be back in no time, egg in hand.
And now our main objective, getting the lizard eggs. At every level there's lizard eggs, and you need to collect every single one of them in order to complete the game. So, we have to collect them. Are you noticing something very familiar about all of this? I mean, very freaking familiar, like certain formats that you might already be able to figure out from, you know, just this first level, considering this is going to be the entire fucking game. Yeah, I think you can notice a lot of elements of Spyro, a bit of Crash, and of course Ratchet and Clank, all just interlaced into this game. Even some Jak and Daxter a bit. It's like all the popular platformers just kind of combined into this. And to be honest, the fun edge is really interesting. It's sort of forced. Like the speed's very forced on you, on if you're going to go fast or slow. The enemies aren't actually that interesting either. A lot of them just kind of pull up to you, except for one. You saw it before. Those black ones, so the little black ones. They jump at you. And if you want to dodge them, all you have to do is keep moving. But sometimes there's going to be shit in your way that stops you, and then you get hit. And by the way, you only have 3 health points. But don't worry, there's no life system. So if you die, all that happens is you get put back in the checkpoint. Which, by the way, this game is extremely generous to give you checkpoints. It's like a checkpoint in every fucking area. Every time you go like 1 meter ahead of you, there's a checkpoint right in front of you. So it's impossible to actually game over. And it's impossible to get lost or screwed over in this because, yeah, this is extremely easy. Well, yeah. For this game, you're just gonna have to keep looking around. Make sure to look behind you and such because, like I said, these crystal gems, they kind of hide them decently. Not well. Like, not really well. They're not that hard. But decently, they can hide them. It's just that for this level, you're going to probably figure out by accident or by force one of the features in this little game that they never tell you about ever. It's one of those things you're just supposed to figure out yourself. And there's a lot. It happens a lot in this game where you want to get a tutorial for this sort of thing to like understand something about this shit. You know, considering this game was made for kids, but they never tell you. And it's usually in moments where you really need it. You really need to be told what the hell this does and shit, because yeah, you're kind of just gonna ignore it or otherwise not even notice it until way too late, and then you have to backtrack, and that gets annoying. Yeah, that lily pad we saw before. Yeah, that's one of them. That's one of those moments. That little pad, the little bun. Yeah, that's one of them. Man, if you're curious, you might be touching it and seeing what happens. But if you're just going straight forward like me, you won't do that. And then you notice these little mushroom thingies. I don't even know what the fuck half this shit is, but this thing is just there and you can't do anything with it, and there's a vine coming out of it. Something tells us a button here, like a green button. So we'll deal with that later, but hey, all these flying creatures with these balls, just flying around here, and more of these plums. I seriously have no idea what the hell these things are. I don't know if I have a manual for this game, actually. Let me check. Let's see. No, I have no manual. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go with what I see. And that looks like a freaking mushroom. Or a purple turd. Who knows? What I do know is that these fucking jumping bastards are turds because they can be very annoying. So be careful. But luckily, the game is very, very, very generous to give you health. So, yeah. You're gonna have health. Don't worry. Anyway, take care of all the enemies and then get up here and then you'll find that green button there. Press it and this happens. Yep, these purple turd mushroom things open up and they reveal either health, clockies, or crystal gems. And you're going to be needing to open every single one of them. Now, there is one I don't show, and that's just like full of nothing but health. So it's like worthless. You'll see what I mean later on. Like, I'll tell you which one it is. But right now, don't worry about it. Just grab the crystal gem that's at the very end after pressing that button, and then continue on, in which you'll find some more clockies just spread around like a little trail. This is going to happen a lot. There's going to be like an obvious trail of all these clockies you'll need to follow in order to find stuff. And there's going to be branching paths, but usually the branching paths only lead to like 1 or 2 crystal gems, and then that's it. By the way, don't bother making a jump for this. Instead, I would recommend just going to a certain platform, because one of these platforms actually has 2 more platforms just fucking following it, and they fall. There are falling platforms. You saw them before. And yeah, there's a falling platform right ahead of us, so let's go ahead, step on that, and then just wait around before that falls down and kills us in the water, and then get ourselves to the small island where we can get some more clockies from these fucking things. I'm gonna call them plants. And yeah, then we can get the crystal gem and then leave. And then we can go here, which we can find some more health, some more clockies, another button. This is the button of only health, so don't bother this unless you are really, really in need of health, which I don't know why you should be, considering this game is extremely generous with health with just these plants alone. And yeah, just keep at it. Keep trying your best. Get yourself through all of this. There's a lot of enemies they have put here, but they're a little easy as long as you're using only your tongue. If you're using your combo attack, yeah, they're gonna be a bit of a struggle. But if you just spam your tongue attack at them, they're easy, because you can hit them at a long distance and they die in 1 hit. The only threat you'll have is the ones that take more than 1 hit. So, and guess what? They don't play that card much in this game, where they give you enemies that take more than 1 hit. So, yeah. It's an easy game. The only thing that's going to be troubling to you and challenging is the crystal gems, and that's it. And maybe some of the bosses. Like, I'll let you know about that later on. Anyway, this little pad here is actually going to give you like an endurance wave, an endurance fight. Where you have to fight a good amount of enemies all the way into that bar decreases to 0. And yeah, these actually don't take too long. It's just that they can be a little tough against certain enemies. And here's this enemy again. If you just attack him twice and then just move away from him and then go back, he will not block. He will instead die in 3 hits. In fact, it's easier because with the 3rd hit from your combo, it's actually weaker and it will only deal half the damage, and you'll have to hit him a 4th time. If you don't do that, then yeah, it makes it easier. Also, this place is just covered in jumping bastards. Yeah, they're gonna be annoying. They're gonna be very annoying. Take your weekly rewards from all these plants that are around here. A few of them actually have health as well. By the way, the ones with health only, they spawn all the time. The ones with clockies never spawn again. They only appear once. So if you do die, all these will spawn. So yeah, you will still get health. So there should be no reason for you to actually struggle in this level or any other further level outside of gaining these crystal gems, because some of these crystal gems can be a bit hard to find. By the way, here's this bastard again. Now, I don't know the specific trick to find these guys, because they do leap attacks at you, but who knows, we might be able to find that out later on, when we'll start dealing with them a lot more often, because they don't appear much. They appear like twice in this level, so we don't worry about those guys yet, so maybe later on. But right now we're dealing with one-hit kill bastards and those green guys that take 3 hits if you do what I did there. And yeah, there's 2 paths here. We're taking this path here because this might be the correct path to where our egg could be, our, a lizard egg. And obviously, we're just gonna have to go and not grab it because we haven't gotten all the crystal gems, and I bet you anything, getting that is going to teleport me back to the start or just end the level completely, whatever. I'm not doing that. So instead, I'm gonna go and collect some crystal gems because I am missing 3. Let's go to that other path. Maybe that has crystal gem. Let's go through these falling platforms, and there should be a guy right here. Now I can kill him with a few fights, or I can make him explode this plum here, and yeah, he's gonna die because of it. And also there's another monster that I don't know what the hell's happening anymore. Anyway, I took down him, and now we should go to the next area, which is the area of the one falling platform in the spin area. Take care of this. There should be a lot of enemies here and a lot of explosives, but just take care of them because they're easy. And grab the clockies in the middle of it. You will need a lot of them. A lot of clockies. In fact, maybe 1 million of them. Who knows? I don't know, because I can't remember. I do remember, though, that I needed a lot of clockies, because I remember at one point I was so low on them that I kind of made the game way too hard for me. Anyway, here's another crystal gem right here. Let's continue on, in which we're going to find the last one, which is back here at the very beginning. All you have to do is jump from here down to there, makes you run back to the beginning, not where that vine was, the first one you took, and get back to here, press the button, and you'll find more clockies, more health, and on the very other side on the left, the final crystal gem, or for you, the 4th or 5th crystal gem, if you did it in the right order. Now we're going to collect the lizard egg and be done at the first level, which I forgot the name of. Huzzah! And the order just cuts out right there for no reason. That's good. That's all good. This game is really good quality. Anyway, now we're going to save, and yeah. Now we collected the egg, we actually get teleported to Leon. Because of course we do. And well, we have his egg, so might as well go talk to him, I guess. So let's teleport and then talk to Leon, who has 2 options. You can either leave the level or go to the evolution menu. This is our upgrades. This is the only hint we get about the clockies and what they're used for. Let's go ahead and get some iron claws.
Yuck! This better work.
And it will, because now we will inflict additional point of damage, which means our attack has been upgraded. Also, here's some more health. We can now take 4 hits. Now then, let's leave this fucking level for once, because we're done with the evolution menu and on this level. Let's go. Yep. Oh, but first I have to save our progress. We got all those upgrades, we might as well save again. There's our progress right now in Chimerum. Fuck the name. I'm done level 1. Let's continue on to the cutscene.
Well? Nice job, Twinkle Toes. Now, hand it over.
This is not just any lizard egg. It's an egg from my world. What do you want with it?
I'm here to liberate it. I'm gonna send it and all the rest of the eggs back to where they came from.
How are you gonna do that? Didn't you say we were trapped here?
Unless you can locate the right portal. And you don't have a portal beacon, do you?
No. Do you?
I know where I can get my hands on one. But first, I need to get all the eggs. So, hand that one over, and I'll be on my way.
Where this egg goes, I go. Besides, you need me. I can help you get these.
All right, suit yourself, kiddo.
And now I ride the Epidactyl all the way to the world map, which is where I'm going to end this part. And we've unlocked level 2, which doesn't give us the name of it, but hey, there you go. And we can move around freely too. We don't just move by these clockies, we can move anywhere we want. We're going to explore the rest of the world map, which I'm going to show you a few of these. And yeah, there's a few requirements, like getting these eggs, the lizard eggs. We'll do of them later on, but right now, next time in Scalar, we will begin level 2. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.